Hi everybody, welcome to week 2, and I wanted to go over the week 2 assignments to tell you what to look out for and just go over what the assignments are. So for week 2, if you click on week 2, it should bring you to this. It has the overview, your objectives for learning this week, and the things that are due. So, you want to get started on your reading in chapters 9, 10, and 11. 9 is on body mechanics, 10 is on infection control, and 11 is on environmental safety. The discussion posts, as usual, 4 separate posts on 3 separate days to earn a grade of good, above 4 separate posts to earn a grade of excellent. I will start grading those for week 1 today. Your written assignment is due for week 1. It's located under week 2 to submit it. I will show you that in just a second. And attend the live lecture on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are able. If not, please review the recorded version. You also have your week 2 quiz. Some of you submitted your quiz late on week 1, and I didn't take any points off for the first week. However, from here on out, anything submitted late will result in a 5-point deduction for being submitted late for each day that it is submitted late. And then you have extra credit if you cannot attend the live session and you want extra credit, then you need to submit your summary of the lecture post. Alright, so week 2 discussion. The first response is in chapter 10. We discuss infection control and the importance of infection control. So in your own words, so when it says in your own words, you're not just telling me what you think. Based on your reading, in your own words, what is the importance of infection control in the healthcare arena? So once you've read chapter 10 and you understand infection control, then tell me what the importance of it is. List at least one way that you can help to break each element in the chain of infection. Now this is where people mess up. It asks for at least one way for each link within the chain of infection. So if you go to figure 10-4 in chapter 10, you'll see the illustration of the chain of infection, as well as to the side, and it will list each link within the chain. And then to the side of each link, they'll provide several ways of breaking that link. So to break the chain of infection, all you need to do is break one link, and you've broken the route of transmission, or being able to transmit an infectious disease or infection. So go to figure 10-4, look at that illustration, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Your response 2 for the week is review the most common types of healthcare hazards on page 269, table 11-1, and explain what environmental safety means to you. In all honesty, how do you think you might react to workplace violence, such as being cursed at or spoken to in a loud and demeaning manner? Do you feel that your reaction to workplace violence is appropriate and professional? Any suggestions on how to properly respond to workplace violence? So make sure you answer all those questions. I also, when I reply to your post, I will tell you whether you're on track, or I'll try to redirect you back to where you need to be to get the correct answer, so that no points are deducted for that. But if I'm asking a question, I would hope that you're reading my post and answering that. Some of you did not in the last week, and it takes time for me to go through and read your post and to respond, so I would like a response back for that. Your week 2 assignment is it's like a quiz, and it will get you ready for your week 3 OSHA assignment. And you can take this assignment as many times as you like until you have the score that you're happy with. So make sure you do that. Now, what I will say is about week 3's OSHA assignment is you have to score at least a 70% to pass the class. So this is a precursor to that. So take this as many times as you like until you have the score you like, and make sure that it's that you're understanding what it's asking, so that gets you ready for next week's assignment. Your week 2 quiz is just that, a week 2 quiz. Make sure you take it by the due date, which is Sunday, January 26th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then you have your written assignment. So by now you should have submitted your rough draft to the OWL for review. Once you receive the email back from the OWL with your rough draft that contains the recommendations for changes, along with your OWL submission form attached to that email, you'll forward that email to me so I have it for grading. Then you need to review the recommended changes and incorporate them into your final paper, so that I can see that you did look at what they recommended. And the reason we do this is to help you become a better writer and write a better paper. It doesn't make sense to submit it and then not incorporate the changes. Otherwise, you just went through that for nothing. If you haven't submitted your paper to the OWL, I suggest that you do so as soon as possible, so they have time to review it before the due date. Alright, then there are some videos that talk about what we're talking about this week, body mechanics. I'll have some in the class as well. And you have your extra credit if you need to. If you have any questions about this, please contact me so that I can answer whatever confusion or clarify whatever situation it is that you need clarified, or just answer a general question. I'm here. Usually email's the best, but I'm also here by phone as well. Have a good day.